I don't know. The pictures were not here.
Okay,
I'll
she
tell you
says
about
this
the
is called
pictures
the
later
peacock stairway here.
when we get upstairs.
We'll be going up it.
All right, we have two different staircases. This is called the Phoenix staircase, and the one over there, which we will come down, is the peacock staircase. They are part of Greek mythology. The phoenix bird is the bird that lives for 500 years, but at the end of that 500 years, he's all raggedy and decrepit, so he throws himself into a fire and gets burned to ashes, and then out of the ashes rises a brand new peacock. So it's a rebirth story in the Greek mythology. Now we call it Phoenix because we've got these phoenix birds. There's two in the corner facing each other, and two here, and there's two there. We think there's 14 phoenix birds in this under panel. This is the blue aqua glaze with over the aluminum leaf. Now this pillar right here is not structural, it's just there for decoration. And we think it's because back in the day we didn't have banisters railings to get safely up and down the stairs, and if somebody came hurrying around the corner, they could just tumble down the stairs. So we think that they put that there to keep people from doing that, but also just to add to the decoration. Now, up at the top here is a beautiful sunburst medallion, so if you think of it, take a look when you get up there. And we're going to go up into the mezzanine level.
There's a quick picture from up here. I can't wait too long. I gotta catch up with everybody.
All right. So from their rubbings and their drillings and all the stuff that they had to go through to recreate it. This is basically the only wood that's in the building. The whole building is steel reinforced concrete. These are not stones, it's just poured concrete painted to look like stones. It's not so heavy and dark as it was downstairs. Part of that is because we've got the windows opening onto the balcony. We call that the balcony of the Dons, because if you turn around and look after you leave, you'll find Spanish conquistadors all along the edge of that, and some are facing north and some are facing south. Some of them were happy to be coming up looking for their gold, and others were missing their homes down south. It was in the late 70s, early 80s, this bank would buy that bank and they'd acquire somebody else. Well, Wells Fargo acquired Continental Bank, and their home office was out in Scottsdale. And the owner of that bank and his wife used to like to go to Europe and buy antiques. And they would furnish their bank buildings with these antiques. Well, when Wells Fargo bought the Continental Bank, they got everything. All of the equipment, all of the furniture, everything. Wells Fargo has a certain look that they want their banks to look like, and it did not include antiques. So they were all housed in a warehouse. Well, the curator of the museum pieces had her office across the street there,